going into it.
Yeah.
How important is it having the kind of right kind of mindset for when you're running your own business, and what sort of qualities or behaviours would you associate with having the right kind of mindset?
Yeah, I think you need to be. I think having a positive outlook is important. I think asking lots of questions and being inquisitive is important. I think being very driven, tenacious. Don't be afraid to break a few rules. I think because if you're trying to get that business as well, you need to remember that you're important. So when you're, and I've seen it before because I've sort of trained salespeople before, and there's apologising before they've even started. Sorry to trouble you, but can I talk to you about this? But you're not sorry.
No.
Why are you sorry?
Yeah.
You're not a pain. You've got something exciting to talk about. The first thing you say to someone shouldn't be, oh, sorry. It's like when I approach a group of people. I don't apologise for being there. I say, hi, I'm Jason. I've been hired to do entertainment. I want to show you some cool stuff. 1 in 10 of you are actively not like me very much. So if that's the case, I'll go to another table and I'll start there. So immediately, if there's anyone that doesn't want to see anything, I'll make them feel better.
Yeah.
If they don't like magicians or magic, when there's always 1 in 10, always happens. And then I'll go, and more often the group will be like, no, we want to see something. And if someone doesn't, they tend to not want to see it. They go. Or I say, I don't want to make them awkward, I go. And then the group follows me anyway. And so it kind of gets rid of all that negativity.
Yeah.
So I think that is really important. Don't apologise for who you are. Don't apologise for approaching people. Don't apologise for trying to sell your service or product, because what you're doing is important. You know it's important because people buy you or buy from you. And that's really, really key. So I think there's definitely a big part of business where you need to be really confident and be really, just safe in the knowledge of your ability that what you're doing is right and good. And then I think a big thing now is having, I know in software companies you'll call it having a reference customer. In other businesses you might call it having testimonials or reviews.
Okay.
But I think that now has become a big part of selling. I'm great, I'm Jason, this is what I do, I'm this and this and this, and I'm a member of this and I'm a member of that. So that means, there needs to be a meaning. Why are you in the magic circle? Why are you a member of equity? Well, that means that you're hiring a professional that's insured, that's going to make sure that you have a great time. Why should we believe you? Well, here's, if you're doing corporate work, here's several testimonials from corporate customers that I've worked at that are saying that I'm good, or great. Even saying that now feels a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, you kind of almost were about to apologise for that.
Which you shouldn't. So I didn't.
I know.
But it does feel weird, doesn't it?
Like
I said, I'm not a great self promoter, but I do force myself to do it. So Jason's great, and he does this, and this is, So you're talking about, there's a reason. You might have an event, or you might have a Christmas party, or it might be a festival, or it might be a birthday, or it might be a wedding. So they want to know. So if you've got pictures or testimonials or reviews, and why is that important? Rather than just give people a load of information that doesn't mean anything. I'm a part of this society and that's important because of this. I'm a part of this group and that's important because of this. This is what I do and I'm very good at it and this is why.